Hello everyone, this is me, Dre, with NubyanNerdTV, and this is going to be an install of the amFilm tempered glass screen protector, very similar to the Whitestone dome glass screen protector. I initially ordered that, but it was on back order. It was taking up to 2 weeks, so I canceled the order, went on Amazon and got this for $39.99 as opposed to $59.99 for Whitestone Dome's 2-pack. You do get two tempered glasses with the amFilm. Again, very affordable price. Still pricey when you're looking at tempered glass screen protectors, but these have been rated fairly high, just like the Whitestone Dome, in terms of working with the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which a lot of people really make use of when it comes to the security of the phone. I did an install yesterday, but I had an issue where the glass shifted slightly to the left. So in the upper left corner and lower right corners, they were hanging off a little bit. So that's unfortunate. Other than that, the install was fairly simple. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall. And with the pack, you do get four base pads so that you can install the phone, or at least have it level. You do have a leveler here. So you have your little leveler here. You have a weight that you're going to put over the area where your ultrasonic fingerprint scanner would be. You have this pen that you use to slide out once you have the glass in place. You get some dust removal stickers. You get 2 stickers that go over the speaker, that way you don't get the adhesive into the speaker port. You have your UV light. It also comes with a USB to USB mini connection. And you also have 2 microfiber dust cleaners. The tray itself, you're going to get 4 absorption pads. 2 are already pre-installed, and then you just have the other 2 for when you go to install a second one if necessary. And lastly, it's going to come with a couple of wet and dry wipes, which I've used on a previous install. For the most part, I've gone ahead to clean this phone, but again, I will go ahead and use a solution that I have for when I'm cleaning my glasses. And then I'll break out my trusty Washington Redskins microfiber cloth cleaner. Just want to make sure to get off any possible oils, especially because you're handling your phone. Initially, the built-in screen protector that came with the phone, that slid off about 2 days after I got the phone. I was putting on my case, and it just slipped off easily, which is unfortunate. I mean, it works until you get something more permanent. So again, just making sure that there's no dust. And I'll see if I have to fight the tray. I've had a little bit of an issue to where the phone wanted to kind of lift up off of the bottom right corner. So just press this down. While I'm doing this, I want to give a shout out to EVP Man. I saw him do an install of this. Not too many people have done an install with the amFilm as opposed to the tons of videos that you see online for the Whitestone Dome screen protector. But EVP, if you get a chance to check out his YouTube channel, he's very thorough. He's very knowledgeable. I like what he does, and he's extremely well informed when it comes to tech. So he's not endorsed me and vice versa. I've never spoken with him, but I certainly admire what he does with his tech channel. So let's take this right here. You're just going to slide this over the top, press it down, make sure that it covers the little slot. There may not necessarily be a speaker up here. I've seen, like with the pre-release, they were showing a slot there, but I've yet to see one. I know there's a speaker up top. You have your speaker and noise canceling microphone, but I didn't see a speaker grill at the very top. But just for the sake of making sure there are no issues, I'm just going to go ahead and put it up there all the same. And then from there, I'm going to use my dust removal stickers and thoroughly go around and make sure there's no dust, because the last thing you want is for dust to be inside here. And then get under the glass once you put on the adhesive. Press that down. Okay, so it's cooperating. I was trying to do a video earlier and the tray did not want to cooperate at all. So it's pretty frustrating. But all the same, I'm also looking at a different angle just to make sure I don't see any flecks of dust anywhere. Oops. Alright, so that was good there. Alright, just got that. One other important thing, because I almost forgot the glass, so give me a quick second. About to go through all this and forget the glass. Alright, so I got the second glass right here. Alright, so from here, I'm just going to go ahead and put in the pen. It goes in nice and easy. And I'm just going to inspect once again, make sure there's no dust on the screen, which there's not. And with the adhesive, just going to remove the orange cap. You can tip it upside down. The suction based on this other cap keeps it in place, so that's good. Just going to open this, so try to make sure my hands aren't in the way, but unfortunately they are, so pardon the video. Just make sure all of the adhesive comes out. Alright, it's kind of going downwards, so tip my table, try to get it to go back the opposite direction. You just want that adhesive in the middle. All right, let's see a little speck of dust on the screen. So let me go ahead and grab this. Now I'm just holding the table up to make sure that the adhesive stays in place. And I kind of got to move quick because this adhesive is wanting to move on its own. So take this off. Place the top there, and I'm just going to move it back. Now the screen itself has got these dots on it, just kind of as a place marker. So from here, move this up just a little bit more. Don't want to tip it too much. Gravity will kind of take care of the rest. I'm just going to slowly pull out the tray. It looks like it's too far up. I think the sticker, oh no, the sticker's good. And hopefully I won't have an issue like I did yesterday where it was off to one side, because that was heartbreaking. But this one seems to be spreading a bit easier, so just wait a few more moments. Oh, we're doing that. So far, it does. Yeah, it's on top. Right. So far, so good. Move the pen, move the vial out the way. All right, and also the weights. Put that right there. I'll turn the phone off. I'm just inspecting the sides. Adhesive over in the upper corner. I'm just waiting for that to do its magic. So quick up the kind of slow. While we do that, that's still on point right now. I'm going to go ahead and get the UV light ready. Let's get this pen out the way. Now overall, as far as with the adhesive spreading, will typically take about maybe 120, 180 seconds, or in layman's terms, 2 to 3 minutes. And I've got this wireless power base, got it all charged up. I have that all connected, so just set this right here. Pull out the legs. All right, so from here, just going to set this down here, and we're going to do 30 seconds up top, 30 seconds in the middle, and 30 seconds at the bottom to cure it. And then once we do that, we'll turn the phone back on and we will test the fingerprint scanner. In a lot of cases, it's always recommended. Let me go ahead and remove this pin. We'll do about 15 seconds. Yeah, we'll certainly test the fingerprint scanner just to see if we need to re-register it. Some people have complained, the amFilm, that it's not as sensitive on my phone. Initially, I already have the sensitivity of the screen turned all the way up. But we'll see how it works without it, and if I have to apply any additional pressure, if I need to re-register my fingerprints. Okay, so we've already done that. All right, so set this off to the side. And I will get the wet wipe I was using earlier. Because as we're pulling off the tray, we're also going to be having a little bit of a mess. Can't see it at this angle, but there is a little mess. Let me go ahead and remove this tape right here, which is for the speaker grill up top. Let's see if we can pop this out here and here. All right, so it comes out. All right. So it looks like it's a much better install this second time around. No air pockets, which I'm very pleased with. I'm extremely pleased. So let me go ahead and see if I can focus that. And again, the lighting isn't such that it's going to show you how it looks. But again, this is a much better install than the first time around. So I'm very happy. I think I like this product. I do have the base pads on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. And again, they come off really, really easy. And then what I'm gonna do is just wipe down the sides because of the adhesive that was on there. Wipe the bottom. And then wipe the side with the power button, as well as the volume rocker. And then across the top. Oh, this is a much, much better install. I am so, so happy. Now, not quite done yet. Just want to do here, make sure this is focused properly. Just gonna do one last cure. Oops. All right. So second time's a charm. Wasn't anticipating the first time when I installed it that it was going to shift. So, but just cure this for about, I'll do it for 60 seconds for the top, middle, and bottom. And let me go ahead and tidy things up while we're at it. Get rid of that. Keep the weight and the leveler. I'm pretty sure they'll come in use sometime in the future. Dust removal sticker, let me remove that. All right, middle. There we go. And also from EBP Man, he was showing as far as how case friendly these screens are. He has a variety of different cases that he used, and they all seem to install pretty well. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And let me just get the bottom here. I know I said about 60 seconds. I think this is doing it for like maybe 30, 45 seconds, and that's fine. As long as I get everything around. But I'm not showing any lines where the adhesive didn't spread to. So again, this one didn't shift. I'm not sure why it did the first time, but I'm not gonna cry over it. But the install is fairly well. I mean, since I'm doing this video, you know, it is taking a little bit longer than, but I would imagine install is gonna be roughly between 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes at the most. As long as you don't try to rush through it. If you've seen the videos online, TechMac, they have a video with the, I think the S10, as well as the Note 10 Plus. So the install is, you know, fairly well. So I'm just kind of going over, and I know I'm just overdoing it, but I don't foresee myself chunking out another 40 bucks to get another one of these unless I get a new phone, and that's not going to be anytime soon. I just want to make sure that I'm doing things as thoroughly as possible. Of course, the UV light. Don't know if I'll ever use it again, but I will stash it. And also what I'll do is just let it sit out for a while. I've seen where a lot of these cases where they get a little bit of dust buildup on the top edges or on the sides, just from putting it in the pocket. So I'm not gonna, I mean, it's late at night here in South Texas where I'm at, so I don't really plan on going out to do much. All right, so there we go. A lot of fingerprints on the back. The screen itself, I mean, you can feel it, but for the most part, it's on there pretty good. It's on pretty good. So let me go ahead and turn the phone on. And once it's up, we will test the fingerprints. It looks really good on the sides. It looks really good. You can, you know, at first glance, you really almost can't tell that it's there unless there's a certain angle of light, but I'm very pleased with this install. All right, so go here, take this off screen so y'all don't see my password. All right, phone is starting up. All right, let me just lock the phone. All right, so I will need to re-register the fingerprint. So probably a little bit more pressure. All right, so I woke it up that time, so let me go ahead and lock it. Press hard. Didn't register it. Try again. All right, so press hard and it will do it. All right, so at least now I'm gonna go, okay, so there, so I woke it up. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is remove the fingerprints and re-register them. Let's see, where's that biometric? Here it is. I've only got my 2 thumbprints. It's my left and my right. So go ahead and remove that. And remove the left one. And I'm just going to add a new fingerprint. So just go through this process. Let me see if I can zoom it in. And focus, of course. Not a technique yet. When it's doing it, we'll get some feedback. And yes, not supporting anything. Because, alright. Okay, so they said I'll use Samsung Pay, but I'll use Samsung Pay. So let's try again. Add fingerprint. It's not going to read it. Oh, there it goes. Again. Alright. Okay. That's totally longer than I anticipated. Alright. That's done. Alright, so check the fingerprints. And it's detecting it. This one, press a little bit harder. Alright, so it's reading it. So now from here, I'm just going to register a second fingerprint, which is my left thumb, even though most of the time I use my right. And again, as you're setting this up, you'll feel that slight haptic feedback where the phone vibrates as you're doing it. So it's having a bit more easier time with my left thumb. You know, like I said, in most cases you probably want to rotate the phone around. Oops, damn it. I hit the damn back button. Alright, so left thumb was definitely easier. Alright, so that's done. And let's check the fingerprints. Alright. It's reading my left thumb a bit easier, so I'm going to probably delete my right thumb and re-register that. But for the most part, it is working. Alright, so once again, certainly appreciate your patience while going through this. Once again, this is the amFilm tempered glass screen protector, very similar to Whitestone Dome, a bit cheaper. A 2-pack is $39.99 on Amazon. I think that's a great value. For the type of price that you're paying, you want to make sure to protect the phone. So I would highly recommend this. Great product. But anyhow, until the next time, wherever you guys are, be safe, take care.